Hello everyone, this is Space Elephant. I'm now sitting with Stéphane Cardin, our producer on the For Honor team. We're a few days after the close alpha, which was a big milestone for the whole team. Stéphane, how do you feel now that the close alpha is over after 4 days?
Tired, but I feel great. But more importantly, the teams feel great. We receive a lot of love. We received also a lot of feedback. So we realized that, yeah, we were super happy with that milestone, but we have a lot of work to do in front of us.
And what did you guys learn? You mentioned that you collected a lot of data. What did you learn from this close alpha?
First of all, we know we have depth. I think the average playing time was 4 hours, 40 minutes. So people played and stayed in the game for a long time. But we realized that we need to continue working on our learning curve. There's a lot of element in the game that was not very well exposed to the player. Some menus were rough. It was tough to find some information. As an example, people talk about how difficult it was to face and being outnumbered on the battlefield.
The 2v1, the 3v1 situations.
Exactly. We had mechanics like external block. We had the revenge mode, old mechanic like the parry. It's things that we realized that people didn't know that they were in the game. So we had an exposition problem on those stuff that we are actually already working on it.
And did you learn anything that could improve the experience for your most advanced fighters?
But first of all, I think you played, because you played the alpha, right? After the first day, we started to see a lot of Orochi on the battlefield, and there's reason
everywhere.
why. And why we know that with the deflect mechanic on the Orochi especially, it was a bit OP. We now have the data to address that. It's something we can for sure address before the launch of the game, and it's valuable information for the dev team.
Yeah, absolutely. It was also one of the first time that we exposed our progression and customization system. Did you guys learn something about it from the close alpha?
The first result we received, we were like, okay, it's good. People love the depth of our customization. When you look and you dig a little bit more in the data, we saw that people, the gear stats were kind of problematic. Some values were off. Some people didn't find that we select the right attribute. There's also the fact that I know, we hear you. We've been cheap on steel. But the reward system, it's always something a little bit tricky because you want to keep the feeling of progress, but you don't want also to be cheap at the end. So it's something, again, we are already tweaking some values and we'll do more testing on that, but a lot of information.
This close alpha was also the great opportunity to test our online infrastructure. So what did you guys learn about it?
It works on console.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, it was the first time we're going with so many players on PS4 and Xbox One. So we were extremely happy that it was working. That said, we had a lot of things to work on. We saw some players having some glitches, disconnection. So at least now we have a lot of data to dig in it and to solve those problems. After that, there's a matchmaking that is always a core. We're super happy with number of time needed to join a match. I think 99% of the match was found inside 20 seconds, so which is really good. But on the other side, the filter, considering the skill of the players when we matchmake, they didn't work as expected. So it's something that we put a lot of energy on. So it forces us right now at the moment that, yes, we're happy, but we have a lot of work to do and force us also to make a very difficult decision. So we decided this week to cut the split screen. It was a feature that we love, but when we look what needs to be done to support online co-op, for us it was critical to make the decision now so we can polish all the features at the AAA level and make sure that we have the most amazing experience.
Because we still have online co-op.
Exactly. Online co-op is key to our experience. It fits the soul of this game, and it's something that we want to make sure that we will have at a high quality.
And now the game releases in February 2017. What is your focus? What is the production team's focus? What are the next steps for the next weeks and months?
First of all, we have to crunch all the data we just received because I have the most obvious highlight, but There's a lot of information on the maps, on the details of different moves, on each characters that will provide us valuable information to make sure that we offer a well-balanced game at the end. But there's also a lot of consumer event, so we will continue our world tour.
Yeah.
So we will be somewhere close to your place very soon. Again, we'll make people try the game. And a lot of our effort also is now going toward the beta.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the number one complaint we received during our closed alpha was the fact that they were not able to find keys to play the game, so which is a good sign.
Oh, yeah, that's a good problem.
So in the betas, we want to obviously increase the number of players. It's something we're aiming for, and we're putting a lot of energy to make sure that we'll provide another amazing experience for you guys.
Well, that's exciting. So last question, Stéphane. I know that you're a sports guy, you're a big team player, and now you have tons of new warriors who just joined our community since this closed alpha. So what would you like to tell them?
I would say be passionate. Make sure that you continue to be generous with us, with all your feedback. It's really helpful for us. And remember to be ready for the beta. And more importantly, next Valentine's Day, it won't be about love anymore. It will be all about war. And make sure you bring some flowers on the battlefield.
Flowers and swords.
And chocolate.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you very much, Stéphane.
Thanks to you.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching at home. And make sure to stay tuned on forhuntergame.com. That's where it happens. And see you soon on the battlefield.
Let's fight! Yeah!